Hey, g'day. This time I'm going to show you the Absolute from Citipointe live album, Holy Ground. So we'll get straight into it. I'm going to show you the lead part in the introduction, and then I'll show you some chords and I'll show you the bridge as well. Alright, so it starts off, your little finger is on that second string on the 15th fret, and it flicks off to the same string but to the 13th fret. So it is, so I'm picking, flicking. Okay, then it's the 12th fret on the third string, and then it goes back to that 13th fret on the 13th fret on the second string. Alright, so it is, so 12, 13. So put the two together. And then what it does is it ends on just the flick off part, so the 15, 13. Okay, so to put it together it sounds like this. Do it again. Okay, so it just repeats that over and over, and at the end of doing that it just lands on the 15th on the second string and sustains that. So put it together, it is. Okay, so it goes a little bit longer than that, but you get the idea. Okay, so that note's sustained over the C for the verse, then it goes to an A minor, then it goes to D minor, then it goes to an F. Okay, but what you can do is, it's just really laid back for the first part, yeah? So, you know, acoustic guitar might play the chords for that, and you might just add a little bit of embellishment, which is sort of what it does on the CD. So it sustains the C, sustains over the C. Then it plays like an A minor. So I'm just using notes from the A minor chord. And adding a sus note, which is the 7th fret there. Then it goes to a D minor 7. Okay, now that is over a D minor 7th and an F, because a D minor 7th basically is an F chord if you add F in the bass and take away the D in the bass. Okay, so that's why you can go. Okay, so that first part is 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay, then it goes back to that intro but over the verse. Now when it gets to the D minor, you can play a D minor here. Okay, so I got my first finger on the 12th fret on the 4th string up, and I'm just using the 3rd string up, and it's the 14th fret, and I'm using my little finger on that 15th on the 2nd string, and I'm playing that part of the D minor chord. You can pick it out if you want, or you could just... Then it goes to an F, so bar my first finger across, because I'm playing part of that F bar chord there, so bar my first finger across the 10th fret, and put my little finger across the 2nd and 3rd string on the 13th fret, which gives me an F. Okay, which is a shape I'll use later on as well, so it's like... after that, I'll go to, yep, you can start using some full chords here. So we'll go for the chorus, it's a C, yep, on the 3rd fret, then up to a D minor, 5th fret, okay, and then up to an F. Okay, so you can pick notes out of that so it's not so full. So okay, so after the chorus, rather than going back to that for the verse, yep, I choose to play, just pick some notes out of the chords or part, inversions of the chords anyway. So for the C, I'm using that shape there, which you should know. So it's on the 4th string up, the 10th fret, 3rd string up, the 12th fret, and the 2nd string, and it's on the 13th. So those 3 notes. Then for the A minor, I'm using that shape there. So I got my 1st finger, 3rd string up on the 9th fret, and then my 2nd finger on the 10th fret, 4th string up, 3rd finger on the same 10th fret, but 2nd string up. So okay, then I can go back to what I did before with the D minor here, to the F sharp, the F. Yep. Or I could play the D minor like this. So my 3rd finger's on the 12th fret, it's on a D there, which is the 4th string up. 1st finger's on the 10th fret, and that's the 3rd string up. And I'm adding the 7th there with my little finger, and that's on the 2nd string up. So I do use this shape later, so you could use it now as well. So on the 13th fret, to the F, same F. So that, I'll show you the chords then that I used, just picking them out. So it was. Then I'm going to this shape. Okay, so it's up to you how you want to pick those. I might not have necessarily, if the other musicians were in it, that picked it exactly that way. Okay, so the bridge. There's two parts to the bridge basically that you can play. The first bit just starts off just picking notes out of the chord. Okay, so it starts off with that D minor 7 shape that I showed you before. Yep. Then to an F, same F. Okay, now what you can do is just keep using those 3 strings, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string, okay? And what makes it sound good to me, in my ear, that it's only using slight changes of notes. They're not moving around too much and just changing and staying around the same position. So it was the D minor 7, the F, but using the same 3 strings. Okay, then to the C. For the C, that's one I showed before, just add your 3rd finger. Okay, and then for the G, just flatten your finger across the 12th fret and use the same 3 strings. So I'll show you them together. So it's the D minor. think you'd probably pick it a little bit differently, but yeah, using those three. So that repeats a few times. And then after that, it's got like a nice little melodic line, which is starts on the 2nd string up and on the 13th fret, and it keeps coming back to that note like a pedal point. Okay, so it's that note there, which is the C, and 3rd string up on the 14th fret. So it's, I'll try and show you clearly. Then to the 15th fret on that 2nd string. So it is. Repeats it. So I'll do it again. Okay. I would probably blend those two notes together. It sounds a bit better when there's a whole band. It sounds a little bit dissonant without the band, but that's dissonant, I should say. So those repeats twice. Yep, like I just did. Then it goes to, so you did that over the D minor and the F. Then the C, still to that 15th fret, and then flatten for the G. So it is. Okay, so I'll just run the bridge through the bridge, and I'll play the chords, and I'll play the melodic line, and then just end on the chorus, just to give you an idea what it might sound like. I'll only play them twice through each one, so it doesn't go for too long. Alright, so have a listen. So the chord, D minor 7, F, C, G, back to D minor, melodic, I guess it. Okay, so that's pretty well the whole song.